Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Belton here. Eagerly awaiting the onset of the new patch notes and the new league announcement. Very excited about that. In preparation for that, and because the league has slowed down quite a bit, and looking for some ways to maybe generate some quick currency. In my previous video, I mentioned different types of investments that have different rates or time expectations of return. Some of them I referred to as hyper liquid, some as liquid. These tend to be things like gems, jewels, divination cards, currency items, things that are going to move very quickly regardless of the stage of the league, in particular as player numbers dwindle here. So I actually just found a strategy. Now it's going to be hard to scale this as well. Obviously, as soon as some of you guys start doing this, the numbers are going to go down quite a bit. However, at the time of recording, if you were to extrapolate this over a 1 hour period, it is actually 100 divines profit per hour. So we're going to go over that in the video here. This is more for fun. I know a lot of you aren't playing the league still, but I thought it'd be a fun way to ring in the 10-year anniversary of myself playing PoE, which happens to be today. So with that in mind, I'll try to make this a little quick video, but here we go, lads. So what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to get rid of this banner here. All right, we're going to be dealing with some gem lensing as well as some divination card flipping. You can see here, first thing I did when I logged in, purchasing either the nurse or the patient cards right now is incredibly lucrative. You can see here I was able to buy 7 nurse cards for 3.5 divines, 5 nurse cards for 3 divines, 200 chaos per nurse card, etc. I was able to get 24 nurse cards for 12.8 divines, which I then converted into doctor cards. The doctor cards are selling for, I actually sold some of these for 10 divines yesterday, but they are selling for 8 divines in the market right now, which means that is 24 divines on a 12.8 to 13 divine investment. A lot of people are purchasing these just to end of league gamble them at this moment. Any divination card that is somewhat of a high value. Any divination card that is somewhat of a high value at the moment is going to be gambled just by people kind of YOLOing the end of the league. For myself, I'm anticipating some changes coming up here with the announcement of the new league. Maybe some stuff getting nerfed or going legacy that perhaps we're going to want some liquidity for. So that's what the focus is of this. So the first thing we did, was these doctor cards. I made quite a bit of money doing that yesterday. And again, looking at other very liquid assets here, gems are another one. So you can see here, I put together a chart on data here, taking into account the amount of purchases, cost, whatever. We can see here that based on what we have in our inventory at the moment, our total cost, or the total cost was 27.24 divines. And based on the odds of using a lens on these, our average return is 51 divines for a total profit of 23.75 divines on average. It took 15 minutes to purchase 18 gems, as well as the lenses, which by itself comes to a rate of 95 divines per hour, or a rate of return of 187%, 1.87x, or an 87% gain. The way that you calculate this again, if you're ever interested just looking at a gem, you're going to go over here onto PoEDB and take a look at these weightings. So we can see here with inspiration, superior, which is the base quality of a jewel, or the base type, is what it comes with if you're just to buy it, have it drop naturally, or just to purchase it from Lily. It's always going to be superior. So we can see here that the alternate qualities with inspiration are both equally weighted with 100, which means that we have a 50% chance using a lens to either hit anomalous or divergent. Now, if we take a look here, I did it twice beforehand just so I could show you the price difference. Anomalous 2020 is 2 divines. Divergent 2020 is 5 divines. Now, if it's a 50% chance, and a secondary regrading lens is only 1.3 divines, that means, as a baseline, the inspirations are 30 chaos each. So that means in the worst case scenario, we make, half a divine by using it. And in the better scenario, we make 2.7. It's a win-win situation. Furthering that, we also have mark on hit, which is, again, a 50% chance for divergent or anomalous, similar to the inspiration. Where we have a 4 to 5 divine return for the divergent, the anomalous being less. And then cast when damage taken. We're actually going to do this somewhat differently, which is we're going to be using this one from Anomalous. So taking a look here, we can see that Superior is a 50 weighting and Divergent is a 20 weighting. So by purchasing Anomalous gems, that means, and since the lens has to change the type, it is either going to go Superior or Divergent, which means it's a 20 out of 70 net weighting, which is 1 in 3.5. Now, if we take a look here, I paid 98 Chaos. You can see they're at 99 Chaos still. Whereas a 2020 Divergent is 14 Divines at the moment. So the average return on those, you can see here, the average return we're expecting for each one. This is all for 6. So you can see cast damage taken is roughly 1,000 Chaos profit. This one is roughly 600 Chaos profit, and this is roughly 500 on the mark on hit. So with that in mind, we'll do it live here and see how it goes. Okay, plus half a divine, plus 3 divines, plus 6 divines, plus 9 divines, plus, so we're at 10 divines, and now we're at, there we go, we're at 10, 3, we're about 14 divine profit there. Okay, 16.7, 16.7, 18, 19.4. How much are these ones? 19.4. So down to 19. Oh, 2.7. 20.7 divine. So I didn't realize it had to have the... Oh! So 23 divine profit at the moment. Oh! 33 divine profit. Oh my god! 43 divine profit. 53 divine profit. Okay. Okay, we just made 53 divines, boys. Taking a look here, you can see we got 12 divines here. And if you look at level 20, it is a 14 divine return. Divergent Inspiration, 5 divines each. And Divergent Mark on Hit, 4 divines each. This is simply for the clean versions. We are almost certainly going to go ahead and take these to the Lapis at the temple and go for some 2120s. That was pretty crazy, actually. So yeah, that took us, I don't know, that was probably about it. Obviously, I had to collect the data and record and all this for the video, so it took me longer than 15 minutes. If you were to do this by yourself, this would take you about 15 minutes. We just made a 53 divine profit. It's actually probably higher than that. Let me check total. Okay, Divergent, 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 Divergent. All right, so we've got 42 divines, 58 divines, 16, yeah, 58, 78, 80, 82. So we had 82 divine return, 82, 83, let's say. So... 55.75 divine profit there, guys. That's pretty exceptional. No pun intended there with the gem jokes. Anyway, so if you were to take that into account, we just made 55.7 divines plus the 13 there. So that is a 70 divine profit with the combination of the two things I suggested there with the doctor cards and the alternate quality gems. This is, again, more just so for fun. I know the league's coming to an end, but these things do present themselves all the time. Just having a little bit of fun here, waiting for these new notes that we're super excited for, and I'll make a video soon covering what is revealed. Anyways, if you hadn't heard about the gems before, give that a look, guys. These things always present themselves. A good way to find those out is simply to go to PoE Ninja, take a look at... You go on down to skill gems here. If you're curious what the most expensive ones are, you can just go on down to 20, corrupted, no, and it'll show you here. Woo. We got And then, if, for example, if you want to do if you want to use the secondary lens, you just type support, right? So you can see here we got cast from damage taken, divergent inspiration, divergent mark on hit. That was the impetus for me looking up these three, did the math on it, and then quite easy to calculate as well. We can see that in the past 7 dias, the price of these gems has gone down. But if we're also taking a look over at standard, these typically are ones that are very, very expensive there as well. Divergent cast from damage taken, 20 divines over on standard, so almost up twice the price. So these are surely going to hold their value. How liquid they are at the end alpha league is to be seen. But I hope this was helpful, guys, and I will see you soon with an update on the new league. Cheers.